Cody, check this out.
I'm ready, mate.
Game signaling down here.
Going for it.
Both men go to the corner. And the
Hold on, one more.
He just cleared it.
One more time.
Oh, please, one more.
No idea.
Still sailing.
I didn't understand it changed. I like him, man. Ace is good. We should do him in the over budget.
We're probably already over the budget. Do you think we can afford him?
This is a good question. Right? Right, Monty? This is a good question. Let's call Harrington, because we got to talk to him anyways.
It's well documented that folks think the wrestlers are running all of this, and I can tell you firsthand that is not the case. We're surrounded by some of the most intelligent and qualified people on the planet. Chris Harrington, Vice President of Business Strategy. I mean, the guy has a MA in economics. He's consulted for some of the most profitable and largest non-wrestling law firms in the United States. That guy could have any job he wanted. He chose to take this ride with us. So we're surrounded by some really great people.
Please, sir, tell us about the money.
Well, guys, I've been looking through the budget, and Double or Nothing is going to be very interesting because there's so many different line items that you got to think about. The arena rental, the ushers, ticket takers, the metal detector, the venue security, the fire marshal, the equipment, the cleaning, the graphics, the cameras, the ring, the pyro, and I know you love your pyro, the hotel, the lodging, the airfare, all that stuff. Medical, the labor, the setup, the takedown, the permit, the cleaning, stagehands, the internet, the transportation, the runners, the licenses. So we're working through the numbers, and we're feeling good, actually. The intense interest.
Okay.
And there haven't been too many curveballs lately, so I've been pretty excited.
Well, you're at the plate now. Maybe I throw you this slight 2 curveballs. If at any point I thought about a small, contained explosion when it comes to the stage, if at any point I thought about that, with what you've seen from pyro numbers in the past, is that a doable, achievable thing?
It's important that we have a strong outing on our first time out of the gate, and I think we can move some things around to make sure we have the money to do something like that if we get the right license.
Okay. Do you know independent wrestler Ace Romero?
I do. Mr. Pounds, right?
Mr. Pounds.
We've seen it. So if we added him to the aptly named Over the Budget Battle Royal, we would be okay.
I will add it to the spreadsheet, and I think we're going to keep that Battle Royal be right on budget Battle Royal. I'm excited about it.
I love it, Chris. Thank you so much.
Did you understand anything he was saying?
I got a percentage of it.
Then we're good to
Let me
go.
ask you, do you feel you understood anything he was saying?
No idea.
AEW is a family. We're going to be a family, and it's made up of many parts. I mean, I have my genuine best friend in the world, my wife, to be the chief brand officer. And then you have somebody like Dana Massey. I'd say she's the secret ingredient, or the secret weapon to the success of the Young Bucks and everything that they've done. And her as our chief merchandising officer has just done an incredible job trying to communicate with talent about, hey, what they want their merch to be like, and that line of communication I don't think is there for most wrestlers. So she's just doing an incredible job and an incredible woman. Matt and Nick, and they're the most family-oriented wrestlers in the history of the business. I mean, they're a real deal. They're a family gang.
You want to start from the beginning?
From the beginning, like when Dad built us a ring. You want to start right there?
Yeah, we somehow convinced our father to build us a ring. He's a general contractor, and he had no idea how to build a ring, so he kind of just used his education, and we all built it together as a family, and it was ready on my 16th birthday. We've essentially been running a family business for like 15 years now, and we never fight. We always get along. We're always on the same page. So I think that's a big thing. Like we just think the same, whether it's in the ring, whether it's outside of the ring. That's what I think I love about him.
We look at life the same way too.
Yes, it's funny. People think we planned this out the way that it all happened. Like we got married around the same time. I had a little girl at the same time that he had a little girl. Then I had a little boy. Then he had a little boy. So it's like everything in our life is like perfectly synchronized almost. It's similar to how we perform in the ring, if you will. We wanted to make this bigger than just wrestling, you know, and everyone in the beginning, it was a different time back then. When we were breaking in, everybody said, "You're a wrestler, you can't have a family, you can't have kids, what are you thinking?
Come party with us, come drink,
Yeah.
come do drugs." We
Or
were always like, no, we don't do any of that.
Or they would say, it won't work out. Why are these rules in wrestling? Let's break those rules. Like, this is silly. Like, if I want to have both, I'll have both. Yeah, it's gonna stress me out and it's gonna tire me out.
I'm not gonna sleep.
And I'm never gonna sleep. But you know what? Like, that's the energy that I'm willing to put forward to have both. I want the best of both worlds.
And as you can see on the wall, it says family. We do this for our family. That's the main reason why we've done the schedule that we've done for the last decade. To get on an airplane every 3 days is to feed our families. And now we're in a position to set them up for a lot more.
It's like a time machine, man. It's a flashback to when I was a little kid and I'd go into the events with my dad, and yeah, it's just that's a damn cool thing to see, and see the business carry on in that way.
Fans like you say that we're one of the greats, and it blows my mind. You guys say that the Young Bucks are probably in the top 5, top 10 of one of the greatest professional wrestling tag teams of all time. It's like you can't even see tag team wrestling on wrestling programs anymore. That's all about to change.
Oh my God. Ray Phoenix, Penta El Zero M, right here in Las Vegas.
But like Penta and Phoenix are firing on all cylinders right now. They're on the road, they're hitting it hard, they're in the zone, right? And we're sitting at home and we're not in that zone right now. So if I have any fear of the Lucha Bros, it's the fear of them being so on and us having a little bit of ring rust and not being able to keep up. Yeah, of course that's a fear of mine because they're on another level right now, and it's a level that we've been on for years. But that's also during a time where Nick and I are doing what they're doing. We're going from town to town, country to country, and we're killing it. And right now, we're sitting at home playing with our children, and you know, that's in the back of my mind. But I know as good as we are, as long as we've been doing this longer than they have, in fact, that once the bell rings, I think it's all going to come back.
We are here today at the Chip Smith Performance Center. I'm 3 weeks out from my meniscus getting scoped, and I'm able to come in and do my rehab in one of the best places, and hopefully if today goes well, I can get in the ring.
All right. One.
It's not 100%, but I feel like it's ready to go. I'm good to get in the ring.
I wouldn't.
God, come the on, man.